Thank you. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank you, West High School, for inviting us. And I would like to introduce ourselves a bit. So my name is Edward, and this is my partner, Ryan. And this is another Ryan, Ryan Sampson, who just graduated a year ago in West High School. And yeah, you might have seen him before. So what we're going to talk about is how to achieve academic excellence, and I'll share my story with you guys. So basically, back then, I did the Hong Kong system. It's a Hong Kong exam system. So before I can go to uni, I need to take like 2 public exams. So in the first public exam, I actually screwed up and I did really, really bad. And what even worse is that my secondary school, my high school, was DBS, which is one of the top local schools in Hong Kong. And you know, my friends are very competitive. And since then, like after I screwed up my exam, my friends looked down on me, my teacher teased me, and my parents were very disappointed at me. But you know what? In the second exam, public exam, I got 5 A's in my A-levels. So which is like all top grades in my subjects, and which is all like 95% or above. So how did I successfully change myself from like a crappy student to a top one? So I've summarized like 3 keys for you guys. So basically, the first key is about belief. So never let anyone to tell what you can do or cannot do. Okay? So right now I'll show you a triangle. Oh yeah. So basically, I forgot to introduce, like, Ryan and I are actually book writers. So we published a book called High School Amigas, which is in 2015 book fair. And like 10,000 copies were immediately sold out. And basically this is a book we interviewed like 100 top students about their studying skills and also their mindset. And because of this, we were interviewed by many newspapers and also public like media platforms like Singtown newspaper, RTHK, and Apple Daily. So here's the triangle I want to talk about. Belief, action, and result. So you can see the triangle, bar triangle, right? So the top is belief, and this one is action and result. So basically, if you want to change something, always start with belief first, and then belief will lead to action, and action leads to result. So let's say, back then, when everyone like teased me, and some even think I cannot get into uni. So if I accept that belief and accept myself as a failure, then what happened? I'll lose all the motivation to work hard. So in that case, obviously you take no action and you don't work hard, then you drive no results. And what even worse, bad results reinforce your belief as a failure. And in that case, you'll be trapped in the vicious cycle, and you lose all the confidence and control in your life. So basically, never let anyone to tell what you can do or cannot do. So I don't know about you guys, but I know every one of you have greatness within you. You can achieve anything you want. So that's what I want to tell you. And then, after you have strong belief, here's some quotes, my favorite quote from Muhammad Ali. So it's the lack of faith that makes people afraid of meeting challenges, and I believe in myself. So belief is very important. So always remember, if you want to change something, start changing internally. Start changing your belief first. So stop wishing, start doing. So after you know the importance of belief, right? So you would like to take action. So I'll tell you what I did exactly when I was in high school. So here you can see task management and time management. What is the difference between the two? So basically, the main difference lies on the focus. So for time management, focus on the process, not the results. And for task management, it focuses on the results. Okay? So most of my friends and students I met, they use time management. So basically, like you said, like from 5 to 6 study math, and then 6 to 8 study chemistry, right? It seems all well planned, but you know, it actually turns out like in the first 30 minutes, you try hard to take out the textbook, try to take out all the stuff and then put on your desk, right, and tidy up the stuff, and then you sit on the chair, and then you suddenly think of an old saying that you got to relax a bit, you got to relax enough before a tough journey, right? And then you start taking out your phone, Snapchatting, Facebooking, and some would even like screenshot some motivational quotes and put on like Instagram. Something like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? and then, yeah, back and forth, and you know, it's dinner time, it's 8 o'clock. Somehow you did not do any work. but you feel relaxed and released. That's the wrong focus because you put your focus on the process. When the time goes 8, then you think your work is done, right? So that's why you feel relaxed. So that's why I'll suggest you to use task management. So for task management, you can see here, so I'll set my task as specific as possible. So I'll tell my brain, condition your mind, that what you need to do exactly to achieve your goal. So let's say here, finish 2015 and 2016 paper 1 and paper 2 math past paper, right? So that's very specific, 2 years. And then also finish reading like price elasticity topics like econ, right? And do 5 related questions. So you have to be specific and tell yourself what you need to do exactly. And you can see there's no time limit here. The reason why is you don't stop until you finish your task. So you don't relax until all the job is done. So at the end of the day, you can make sure yourself you can achieve something. So some result is produced, right? And after you know the importance of belief and also task management, right? You ask me how to set goals. So, and also how to stick with your goals. Like setting unreachable goals is kind of frustrating because you can never reach them. While keep chasing your goal constantly with motivation is also another hard thing. So first of all, if you want to set a goal, you have to be specific, realistic, and motivated, okay? So before you set a goal, I would suggest you to ask an important question. Why? Why do you need this goal? So for me, when I was doing A-levels, I have a strong reason because I want to prove myself capable. I want to prove the naysayers wrong. So that's why I work really, really hard. And finally, I achieved my goal. But for different people, they will have like different goals. So different reasons, I mean. So some might be enjoying competing with each other. Some might have some realistic concern. So let's say if you want to be a lawyer, then you have to get a minimum of 40 in the IB, right? If you want to be a doctor in Hong Kong, then you have to get above 42. So that's a realistic concern. So always remember, you need to find a reason, a compelling one, to back up your goal, okay? Otherwise, you cannot go wrong. So then after you know how to set goals, then you ask me how to stick with your goals, right? That's another problem because usually people tend to forget what they set initially. So what I did when I was in A-level, I used the method called visualization. So basically, I know it sounds a bit crazy. So like a year before my exam, I made myself a fake report card, which is something like this. And then I put all the subjects on, and I list all A's on it. And I'll imagine the joy, imagine the happiness that I get the real one. And then everyone was shocked, would be shocked at that time. And yes, but I know clearly that in order to get this happiness, I have to work really, really hard to achieve this goal. So basically, this is what we call visualization. You visualize the imagination into reality, and that is proven to work scientifically. That will like strengthen your mental belief that the goal is achievable. Okay. Okay. So and then here comes an important question: what if you fail your goal? So do you just walk away from your goal, or just give up your goal? So obviously not, right? So in my opinion, there's no such thing as failure. So there's only wrong approach, wrong method. So failing your goal doesn't mean you're incapable. It only means you use a wrong approach, wrong way, wrong method, okay? So if you fail your goal, what do? So you change your approach, try again until you succeed, right? So the best way to model success is to find someone who did it, someone who is successful in that area. So let's say, right now you're at 38 in IB, right? So you want to boost it up to 42. And then you ask yourself a question. Is 42 an impossible goal? Obviously not, right? Because many people got 42 before. And then you think of someone who got like 42. And then you ask them for advice, ask them for help, ask what they did exactly when they were in the high school, right? And you do what they do. And finally you get the results, right? That's kind of logical. So basically, if you never give up, never stop trying, no one can really stop you from reaching your goal. So that's it for my part. I hope my story would inspire you in some way. And now I'll pass on to Ryan for some specific studying skills.